What is good, Cardano fam? Ada gang, we have lots of exciting updates to unpack today, especially with the Chang hard fork going live today. Yes, September 1st, 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 21:45 UTC. By the time you're watching this video, Chang hard fork might actually be live already. So hit that subscribe, hit that like. Again, a reminder, it's officially occurring basically 21:45 UTC, so just a few hours from the making of this video. And what do we need to do in preparation? Be safe. There's always going to be a lot of scams and different type of rugs going on to try to fool people like they have to do extra steps. End users don't need to do anything. Paul says most important thing for Cardano users with the hard fork, no action or change is needed. With the Chang hard fork, users of the chain don't need to do anything, so ignore any DMs or offers to help you move your tokens. There are no new tokens created with this fork, and everything stays the same for end users. It's the dApps that made the changes necessary. Rick has a fantastic summary of a bunch of advanced features and capabilities. So let's break that down. The Chang hard fork activates Plutus v3 with these capabilities. Advanced cryptographic primitives, support for BLS 12381 curve pairings, enabling efficient zero knowledge proofs and enhanced security. Blake 2B 224 hash function for versatile on-chain computations and transaction signature validations. Can't pronounce that 256 hash function for Ethereum signature verification, enabling cross-chain interoperability. Improved performance. Introduction of sum of products. Encoding leading to smaller, cheaper scripts and up to 30% faster execution of smart contracts. I like that. Enhanced developer toolkit, new bitwise primitives for low-level data manipulation, improving performance and cryptographic operations. Better smart contract efficiency, optimizations in script size, throughput, reducing costs, improving overall operational efficiency. I like that. Support for industry best practices, enhanced cryptographic capabilities aligned with the latest standards, facilitating smooth migration of smart contracts from other platforms like Ethereum. I think that's a nice one. Great. Governance integration. Updated script context to support CIP 1694 governance-related entities, enhancing the Cardano ecosystem's governance features. We are going for number one. And guys, sometimes I've seen the replies say like, what's so special about burning of Genesis keys? What's so special about Chang hard fork? Going into the Voltaire era, this is maximizing decentralization. In fact, there's been a lot of people who were critical of Cardano who are now being positive and they are changing their tone. So this is fantastic as we're going to see towards the end of how important decentralization and compliance is. So we are going for that number one with decentralization. And I think Cardano is going to continue to be a place that many will build on. Governance is upon us. The Genesis keys are burned. Snec.fun is launching soon. Midnight and partner chains are around the corner. Hydra is inevitable. Adoption is coming. And I also heard some alpha from Avatar Nick with Saturn Swap's liftoff that there's tons of juicy features tucked away coming out very soon in a couple more days. PAX is halfway completed. Day 3, here we come. Ascent Rivals, guys, yesterday we saw, so surprised that they were featured, still are featured on the Steam store because of PAX, a very fun game to play. And I'm happy to see like they're rocking their merch and people are playing the game. It's a fun to play game. So I think they are doing it the right way. Fun to play game. Tech is hidden behind obscurity. If it's not fun, what's the point? Like Angry Joe said, an inspiration to the channel. Is it fun to play or is it a boring chore? And I can say that Ascent Rivals is fun to play. There's 11 billion USD of real-world assets on chain. On Cardano, there's around 100k USD worth of RWAs. That's why we're building Finest. So Finest is coming up with some more stuff. They started with Granite, a Europe compliant, 100% compliant RWAs. I really love the elegant, minimal design, a fantastic looking platform. I think that Finest will continue to carve out and chisel its way into being a leader in RWAs. And especially with this, it's clear that there's a massive demand and there's huge potential there, given how small RWAs are on Cardano. What about bridging? What about assets like USDC, USDT? Do you guys prefer wrapped or native assets? I prefer native assets. And Wanchain knows that. We believe you prefer native assets. That's why Wanchain Xflows exists. Use Xflows to convert between native and native equivalent BTC, ETH, USDC, and USDT assets on over 10 major chains. Really nice. I think they're doing a great job with infographics. Fired up their bridge today and just took a quick look at it. And they're one of the OGs in the space. Website thankfully has dark mode as well. So yeah, I'm looking at you, Cointelegraph and Coindesk. Where is your dark mode, bro? It's 2024, you know? So good stuff. What do you guys think about the whole USDC, USDT dilemma? You know, some people are like, we don't need them. And others are like, we do need them. And I think we need them. Yeah, I think we need more stable coin goodness and just bring it all. Meme coins, stable coins, like just throw it all in. Throw it all in, you know? Different solutions for different people. This is a snapshot, speaking of people, of Cardano's decentralization in block production, showcasing our many outstanding SPOs, says Cardano Yoda. I hope Cardano can achieve similar success in governance with numerous excellent DReps and members of CC overseeing the constitutionality of governance actions. And again, you see this nice like equilibrium, you know, right? Nice distribution. It's not just like two parties. We even see Binance 3.5%, single pool operators nearly 30%. So it's nice to see that, and we'll see with governance, you know, only time can tell, but I'm optimistic that there's just so many beautiful incentives. We have staking rewards where it doesn't leave your wallet. We got the zero outages, beautiful resilience. We got governance with incentives, and incentives work. And when you combine that with founding entities like Emergo also doing their own incubations in BizDev, I think Cardano is going to be the place to build and vote. And governance is key. Lest we forget, guys, even Linux Foundation was giving credit, and there's been a lot of work with them with like credit to governance, and people pay attention to the work we're doing even outside of Web3. So often the good networks take time, and they're most fudded as Cardano gets. So it's going to be interesting to see, and Rick had a hilarious meme. Do make sure you guys are following everyone. It's going to be funny to see like what the new FUD is going to be. It was governance, it was DeFi, now, you know, Genesis keys are gone. Last cycle, they were like, oh, one transaction per block, this, that. So we'll see what they come up with, the trolls. Given the current state of the world, decentralization is set to become an increasingly vital aspect of everything significant or interesting on the internet. And we see that, right? We see that going to the election. We see that with social media. We see that with everything, compliance, the SEC, everyone who's been fighting the SEC. We see how important decentralization is, and it's embedded and weaved into our narrative. At the end, we'll take a look at Bitcoin dominance and Google Trends. You guys will be surprised. World Mobile, though, bunch of juicy updates. We're excited to announce the launch of our new and exclusive Airnode operator ANO Discord channels. ANOs can look forward to exclusive updates, Easter eggs, and dedicated tech support. If you're an Airnode operator, guys, make sure you join these channels. Check your emails. Definitely would be a good idea to join those if you guys are participating. I'm going to check one of these out, guys. I'm going to be traveling to Florida very soon, and I'm thinking about picking up one of these. Let me know. Have you tried out one of the eSIMs by World Mobile? Even though it's 2024, guys, some places like Canada, sometimes we have really bad phone providers, telecom providers. So I love how they're making it cheap, affordable, big coverage, just striking on all cylinders. Holidays are pricey enough, so why pay unfair roaming charges? World Mobile eSIMs give you reliable coverage in over 50 countries starting at $5. So I really like that. Buy now, activate up to 60 days later. If I use this, I'll give you guys my own kind of review and what it's like. I'll send them a DM too, because I'm gonna be in Miami, like Fort Lauderdale. Why not? I mean, some of the plans have really bad USA add-ons, so I think that what they're doing is great. And phones can support multiple SIMs, multiple eSIMs. What about buybacks? These are great updates also. I've been missing out on some of these gems. Over 1.3 million World Mobile token buyback balance. They just keep doing some buybacks, and it's great. I love buybacks. I think it's great to buy back and support the charts, and those efforts are much appreciated. So good stuff. I think World Mobile token, much like Dedium and many others, IAG, are like the blue chips of Cardano. So I'm very optimistic that World Mobile is going to bring in so many more users. They already got a huge user base. So let's take a look at price. People, of course, are like, oh, why is the price going down? We need price to go up. Yes, price will go up, but let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. Well, these two blue lines are the first all-time high for Cardano, January 2018. The second all-time high, end of August 2021. We're currently sitting at 57.5% Bitcoin dominance, and that means alt season's not here. This was alt season. This was alt season. So we may continue to climb up in Bitcoin dominance, and that means that it's going to hurt the alts even more potentially. So we may see climbing higher and higher and higher. We don't know exactly when it'll go, when will be the peak, who knows. But when you see that it's up here still, potentially gaining more, then there could be more downside volatility. So it's important to zoom out and remember how we got here and how we got here. When we look at Google Trends, guys, we're still going down. Bitcoin global search via Google, 16%. It's on a downtrend. So we're 84% away from the May 2021 peaks. 84%. So we've been going down. So as this goes down, it's going to be felt in probably like downside volatility. And let's remember, guys, Canada is 10th, but United States is 27th for Bitcoin global search. 27th, not 5th, not 3rd, 27. So when you look, it's actually like the developing nations. There are some outliers, but exceptions don't make the rule, right? We have Netherlands and whatnot. But the fact that we have United States so far back is showing us that you combine 27th, you combine an ever-dropping Bitcoin global search, and you combine Bitcoin dominance up here. Alt season is around the corner, not here yet. And USA and the masses are not here yet. You may disagree with that, but Bitcoin dominance, Google Trends, the line doesn't lie. It is what it is. When, though? The mother of all questions is when. When price go up? Can devs do something? Well, we hit $3 with like no smart contract, no trading, no Sunday swap, nothing. Now with a bustling ecosystem and with a 1.5 plus billion ADA sovereign wealth fund treasury, with governance, guys, ultra decentralization, I think it's safe to say we can surpass $3, right? I don't think it's crazy to think that. But the most important thing is when, and I think, similar to Zach Humphreys and many others, I think that it's going to be like past something like this, like a final capitulation to really shake out the people who are not convicted in the project, and then we'll go even higher. Now, I've seen some people criticize the stable coins. I've seen some people criticize that the market cap is so high compared to stablecoin, but you can use that among any other alts. Like, it's not a criticism exclusive to Cardano, right? So I think that there is upside potential. Remember, Nvidia alone, albeit they have products and goods and services and what have you, but Nvidia alone is the crypto market cap higher. In fact, it's like 3 trillion. So many of these projects have a lot of upside potential, even though the market cap is high right now. You've had nothing burgers like Splinterlands, which was an atrocious game, run to the billions of market cap. So when it starts running, it can run fast. So I'm going to continue to watch. Y'all know that I really like the prices within this local floor of 24 cents to the 39 cent range. This has gone down now below when I last bought at 369. I bought at 369 around mid-July. But my intuition is telling me that we might still go down lower, and I don't mind it. Send it lower, paper hands out, shake out the paper hands. If we go lower, we can go higher. And alt season is always built off of that premise. The lower it goes, the more we can load up that trebuchet and send it. So guys, continue to watch and observe and spend time. Be patient. Often it's a patience game. Formulate whatever works for you in terms of risk factors and what you're willing to risk. And let me know what your strategies are and what your predictions are. Do you agree it's going to be like a cold month 2025, Q1, Q2? Or do you think it's going to be something earlier or later? And can we surpass that previous all-time high? I think with a breeze, I think no problem we'll be able to. There's going to be a bunch of spaces also to celebrate Chang Hard Fork going live today, 5:45 p.m. Eastern. So if you guys want to chill on Twitter, I may be live on Twitter also with Intersect and whatnot. So do make sure you guys are following on Twitter. That's at Angry Crypto Show. And I just want to say, guys, thank you for your support on Angry Crypto. Passing 5K subs. You guys are amazing. And what would this channel be without you guys? So hit that subscribe, hit that like. I'll see you in the next Angry Crypto Show.